What's up, everybody? We are back with KMM with the Stamp Liquor 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. As currently quick time, Kevin Gibney Jr. up at the front of the field. Ooh, Harold almost takes that top spot in second with a blistering fast time. Let's go ahead and switch up the overlay. You guys can see these times. But man, what are you guys up to tonight as we are honoring the following of all our heroes and the 20-year anniversary of 9/11 tonight. So this should be an interesting one. I wanted to come get a patriotic scheme to start out with, but definitely, yeah, they are close. Definitely didn't want to get copyrighted. It's the one thing that kept me away. I couldn't find anything that wasn't going to copyright me. As James is currently 16th, we have 4 cars that have not qualified yet. If you're in the chat, let me know. Let me know if who you think is going to win here tonight. It's currently, we have Kevin on the pole, Harold in second, James Jones in third, George in fourth. I don't have any session open. This is a series that I broadcast, Shane. What I will be hosting will be there's a lot of anniversaries, huh? What I'll be hosting is going to be at 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, pending the completion of this race. No, you're good. You're good. No worries. Oh, I'm definitely going to go through the paint schemes. It's hard for me to do it now because they're not all out on the track. And if they're not on the track, I can't show them. But I'll tell you what, that's going to change right now as these cars are lining up. Let's go ahead. We're going to start with Scott. Scott in that number 56 machine. He's always got something nice. I see the 32 of Kyle Harbin's got the Olympic ski. Let's see, 35 of Dave. Let's see, James Jones has a special one. We'll let him come in and talk about it later. Justin. Greg Wood. We seen that paint scheme last week. Dave in that number 34. Saw that already. Dave Bush. And the number 53, special 9/11 memorial. Man, you know, the biggest thing is a lot of people with 9/11 have forgotten. Sorry about that, Caleb. I just had this broadcast. That's why I couldn't put anything up earlier, is because I had the broadcast. Let's go through tonight's starting grid before it gets too late to do it. As we got Kevin starting on the pole, Harold in second, James Jones in third, George in fourth, Dave Bush in fifth, Kyle Harbin in sixth, Nathan Eastep, he's going to be in that 7th position. We saw that scheme last week. Justin in the 8th spot. Greg Wood is going to be sitting in 9th. We have Angel in that 10th position. David's not there. Well, he got out of the grid for some reason. Scott in that 12th position. Robert in 13th. Lewis in 14th. L and 15th. I have to change it because they put Dave to the back. Santos in that 15th or 16th position. Zachary Cleek in 17th. Bill the Magnet Watkins is going to be in 18th. Jim Panko in that 19th position. Matthew Francis in 20th. George in 21st. Sid Butler in 22nd. Jeremy Clapper in that 23rd spot. Mike Harper in 24th. John Timms in 25th. And Todd in the 25th and final position. Whew, it's going to be a good one. I'll just scroll through so you guys can see it on the actual overlay made for it. But I did go through everybody in the order that they will be starting here tonight. And I think this is going to be a good one. They get, with the new model, I don't know if anything really changed on these cars. Maybe we could pull somebody in later on and ask them. Hopefully we get the opportunity to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Move it to something like this. I'm going to go up to the front of the field. And we're going to put the ticker across the top as they're about to go green flag racing as the pace car pulls off. Here comes Kevin Gibney leading them to the green flag. Green, green, green as we're going to do 134 laps here tonight at Charlotte. Kevin getting a nice jump. A nice jump in that number 31 machine. James Jones trying to work on that second position down low in that number 780 machine. Harold stuck up top. Give it a freight train as Dave Bush coming up to that third spot on the bottom side. He's going to try and take that 53 up underneath the 10 of James Jones. Here comes Dave Bush. Dave Bush is shooting for that second spot. How quick can he get to the lead? As I see Greg Wood charging up through the field in that number 13. Dave Bush to the second position. He's bringing the intel in that number 55. That number 55 of Nathan Eastep working that bottom side. He should be faster tonight as he was the All-Star race winner last week. Oh, here comes the battle for lead. We got Kevin on the high side. Dave trying to go low. Kevin had it that time, but Dave is now even with him as they go down into turn 1 and 2. We're going to get a lead change. Kevin's just going to let him go and fall back in. Oh, we got Nathan looking up underneath his teammate of Kevin. He's going to drop way down low as they almost made contact. Down into 3 and 4. Nathan Eastep on the bottom. These tires, when they start losing some grip, are definitely better on the high side. That's one thing we've seen in these cars, as Greg Wood's now underneath Eastep. Greg Wood's going to take that third position. Eastep's going to fall back in line. Behind him as we got Dave Bush in the lead, and then a trio of Pulse Graphic Racing cars and second, third, and fourth as Greg Wood's going to go to the second position. He's looking to lead some laps. Man, he's been fast this season. If he can stay out of trouble, he's going to win a few of these races. Greg Wood battling side by side with his teammate. Can he get around him? James Jones is trying to follow suit. Greg Wood up to the second position. James Jones underneath Eastep. Is he going to have to fall back in line as he's not really getting the run he wants to in that number 10 machine? So far, they're keeping it clean with 5 laps completed. Guys, go ahead and put your picks down in the chat. Let's get some conversation going. Let's get some conversation going as we still got Eastep and James Jones next to each other. I gotta wonder what that's doing to the tires and how it might affect these guys. As the tire wear is gonna play a role here. As the 88 of Robert, I think he just bounced off the wall. Kyle Harbin digging in that 7th position. Yeah, it's pretty good racing. As the front, let's see. The front 9 are all single file now. They're side by side back here for 10th as Angel takes that 10th spot. George is going to try and dig in on the high side. Al right behind him. Panko coming up to the field. He's up 5 positions to that 14th spot. Mike Harper up 9 spots up to 15th. So far, Mike Harper is the biggest leader of the race. Oh, well, Greg Wood and him are tied right now as Harper lost the spot. Greg Wood up 8 positions to the lead. And we missed it. Did Dave have damage on the left side of his car? Him and Greg must have gotten together with that pass. Up, take a look at Greg's car. Let's see if he's got some damage. Let's see if we can get a view of that damage there. Let's see any damage. It must have happened prior to that. Or on Eastep. Maybe it's on Eastep, because Eastep got around too. Oh yeah, they will. Oh, no damage there. There's definitely a few cars he's passed along the way, so who knows. So Greg Wood and Nathan doing what they did last week, driving away from the field. Currently first and second. James Jones, they've done that a couple weeks in a row here. James Jones sitting in that third spot, looking fast here. Robert in 88, man, he's up to the fourth position. He's up 9 spots. He's now the biggest mover of the race in that number 88 machine. Yeah. So these cars definitely like the high side. What you tend to see in these is they tend to freight train you on the outside if you're trying on the bottom and make it back. That's the biggest thing I've seen this season. Michigan probably amplified that. Cal Harbin in the 5th position. Gidney is back 5 spots, sitting in 6th. Dave Bush has definitely gone the wrong way as he's now back to that 7th position. Oh, here comes there 83 Harold. He's going to go ahead and get around Dave Bush's. Dave Bush is going the wrong way. Angel up to the 8th position. Oh, we got a wreck. We got a wreck. Looks like Zachary Fluke was involved. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. Wow. Oh, netcode. Netcode definitely created some of that. As the 65 and the 11 just kind of came together. Ooh! Contact there. Tim's got into the back of someone there. I think it was George. And that was just an unfortunate incident. Netcode definitely played a role. So we got Greg Wood, Nathan Eastup, James Jones. Let's go ahead. Look, guys, I'm gonna go through the field this time. I want to get your opinion on who's got the best car here tonight. So as you guys are checking it out, let me know who you think has the best car tonight. Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's go ahead and bring somebody in. Let's do that, wherever I can. Alright, let me throw my headphones on. We're going to go ahead and unmute my chat. And we're going to grab James Jones. James in the booth's got a copy. I love saying that.
I sure do, James.
Well, good talking to you here, James. I know you got a special paint scheme there, and I wanted to give you the opportunity to talk about it. It's definitely a fast. That Ford Mustang's looking fast today.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. My paint scheme is for my brother-in-law, who serves in the Navy right now. He's on the John Warner station out of Virginia. His name is Alejandro Acosta Espinoza, but we call him Gordo. He's a great guy. He's a family guy. I'm always thinking of him.
Yeah, that's an awesome paint scheme, but you're looking fast. I know those Pulse Graphic boys are out there up front running away with it. You think you got anything for those guys here tonight?
I'm hoping it's going to be a long run type of thing where I'm going to have to sit back here and try to figure out a way around them and get momentum. This dirty air is really tough, especially coming out of 4. It gets really tough.
What's up, Jordan?
So I just got to figure out how to work with the dirty air, get runs, and maybe I can be there at the end.
Well, I'm curious. I know they did the big update for Season 4. I know you guys are about to go green, so I'll try and make this short. Do the cars feel any different?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing the right front out on this, which is different because usually the tire wear is not so bad, but I feel like it's going pretty quick. So I'm trying to work on my entries and exits right now to save that.
Well, go out there, get them, and see if you can learn a few things and at least get yourself a podium here tonight.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, buddy. All right, we got James Jones in that number 10 Navy machine. Definitely a good-looking paint scheme. Good reason here tonight. go ahead and go out a little bit further as these guys are going to take the green flag this time by. So what are you up to, Jordan? You're going to race some dirt 358s on asphalt with us later. Guys, keep an eye on these paint schemes. Let me know which ones you like. Tell me what your favorite one is. We will scan through them as the night goes on. Looks like Matthew and George are still in the pits after that incident. Green flag is about to come out. Green, green, green as Greg Wood takes him down to the start-finish line. Nathan Eastep going to fall back in line. Go back through top four, now single file, and here comes that number 3. I don't think that is. Oh, that's Kyle Harvin in the number 3 machine. His number wasn't matching up, but he's falling back a little bit. He's going to have to get behind Kevin Gibney. Got a little confused there. I was like, I don't think I saw Wilder up that close. Is Wilder not here tonight? Is Wilder's not here tonight? Oh, there he is. He's back here in that 6th position. We're going to go back up to the front as these guys are almost single file till you get back here to the battle for 7th place between Angel and Jim. We're going to do Charlotte, where these guys are racing right now, and it'll be after this race, probably around 11:45. It's actually kind of fun. You can push the heck out of each other, and they draft fairly well. Greg Wood looking to come up on lap traffic, further up in the field, as these guys are still single file for 1st and 2nd. Nobody took any tires. I do know they're limited on tires, so that might be why. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of tire strategies as this is a long race. I mean, we're only 18 laps completed in a 134 lap race. Oh, they're going to try and go 3 wide back here where Angel is. They decide better of it. Angel's out in front. Here comes Al in that number 21 machine. Al's going to take that spot from Angel maybe, as that bottom side is really starting to wear out. Side by side for the lead. Or not for the lead, for 8th. Forgot we got leaders up there. Let's go back up there and see what's going on there. Does it look like they were getting a little dicey there for that 3rd position as Kevin's trying to make it a Pulse Graphix trio up at the front of this one. Kevin up underneath the 10 of James Jones as they're going to run it side by side. 20 laps completed. Kevin not able to complete the pass. He's going to have to go. He's going to take that. How long can they run side by side before it really hurts these tires? That is my question, as I know a few things have changed with the update. As they're still side by side for 3rd. Leaders loving this. Kevin down low, James Jones up high. Side by side behind them with Robert and Kyle. So they're side by side for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And here comes Robert trying to get up in the mix. And Jim Panko. Let's see if he becomes plank. Oh, we got one getting turned around. Oh, man. I saw that out of the corner of my eyes. The 21 getting hooked. He's lost the hood. Oh, he's going to have to fast repair that one. That was some tough luck for that number 21 machine. Let's see if we can go figure out what happened to Al. Looked like it might have been contact and he got turned around. That was a rough one for the field. As we are in caution flag number 2, 22 laps in. Oop, didn't go far enough back. right. Who was in the 95? Jeremy Clapper gets a run. And he just kind of runs into the back of Al. And Al goes flying. What a ride out of the... Wow, the 56. He had contact, but he just missed all that. We'll go back and look at this one. We're going to look on board. We're going to come down. Look at these guys all have to make moves here. Oh, Angel got a piece. Oh, man, who was that? Who was that got a piece of... That was the 34 car. I think he came down. He came down and hit him. We're going to take another look at that one. I don't know if that's fast repair requirable. Oh, no. This is 69. The 69 comes off the wall. Lewis. He's going to come off the wall and into the 56. Ooh. 56 did a great job avoiding that. What a ride Al went on there. That was one heck of a ride. That was definitely one heck of a ride here. Let's see. Who else do we got? Let's go ahead and grab. Is that here? Let me check. Jim James in the booth. Get a copy.
How's it going, man?
Man, so far it's Panko, not Planko.
I work real hard at it now.
Well, you're having a decent run out here. You were up 11 positions. How do you feel about your car tonight? Do you think you got something for us? And why don't you tell us a little bit about your car?
Oh, well, I wanted to do a tribute to the fallen firefighters who went in and gave their lives to save everyone. So, thanks for them. If I can keep the tires underneath it, I'm hoping I got something at the end for them all.
Yeah, you're definitely looking pretty quick and pretty consistent. You're up actually 12 positions. I think there's only 2 drivers that are up more spots, and they're right behind you, Jeremy and Todd. So you got a good run going here tonight. Why don't you go out there and get them, and maybe we'll talk to you at the end of this one.
I'm hoping so, man. Good work.
All right, thanks, buddy. Oh, I always forget which one you're in.
Misfit.
Misfit, that's right. Thanks, buddy. All right.
Okay, 42.
I think I just moved myself in with you guys instead of moving Jim back
Hey,
up.
what's happening?
I moved myself. All right, guys. We're going to get going as my fingers aren't working correctly. I ended up moving myself into his race room instead of... All right, we're going to go green this time by Greg Wood. Having a great run here. Nathan Estep in second. And Kevin, give me in that third spot. I mean, the only one they're missing here is finding a way to get Justin up to the front. They got a 1, 2, 3 trio at the front of the pack. Been some good races so far as we are 25 laps complete. Curious to how this one's going to work out. Will these guys fade at the end of the race or the end of the runs? How the tire model, maybe, I know they made suspension changes. I don't know if they made it on these or if they made it on the Cup cars. How that may or may not affect. I do know that Greg did a lot of testing. That team did some testing. Go Justin. Justin's sitting back in 22nd. I think he caught a little piece of that last one. I think he got a piece of it. But Justin, he'll sit back there and stay out of trouble. He's just got to sit back there, keep it clean, and hopefully get up towards the front at the end of this one.
Green flag, green flag.
All right. Green flag is out. Greg Wood, top 4, all single file. Now the top 6. James Jones falling back to the 6th position. Where you are on these restarts is going to make a huge difference on what happens on them, because, man, one lane will go and one lane won't, as these cars like to be in a line. Every track kind of reacts like a plate track to a certain extent. It's real easy to get freight train, especially if the car's moving around the outside and the car's moving around the inside. And where the tire cycle's at. As we got a battle here at the back of this little pack, we got a little 8-car breakaway here.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out again. What happened? Did not see what happened on this one. Let me go back and find it. Looks like Mike Harper was involved in this one. Let's go back and take... Ooh, contact between the 77 and the 4. Oh, and the 4 just lost it coming out of turn 2 after that. Good save from the initial contact. Let's back this one up. Let's go on board with John. Well, next to John. Kind of try and figure out what's going on. Yeah, we'll pull him in. Just kind of drifted up. Nothing malicious. Saves. Oh, they wrecked behind him. Justin wrecked and behind him. Oh, man. Did he take extra damage? I thought his car was fixed. Yeah, he'd already taken a fast repair. That's not going to be good for Justin. Oh, he gets hooked. Justin got hooked. He's able to save it. Definitely a much better situation for Justin than the number 4, Mike Harper. Justin down there getting repairs. Not sure how bad it is. We'll let him get repairs with his crew and then maybe pull him in if he gets back out there. Alright guys, we are 30 laps into this 134 lap event. The 77. Greg gave him his paint. I just seen that Greg messaged me that earlier on. And we got a lot of green flags now. Now cautions are breeding cautions. When are pit stops going to take effect? Let's go out of their Discord real quick because I want to see if I can figure out when the stage breaks are. Stages. All right. So we are at Charlotte 42. Lap 42 will be stage number 1. So they are about, I don't know, 12 laps out on the first stage break. Let's go through the field. Just got to go through and look at everybody. I know I tried to a couple times and I got distracted. So Greg Wood in the number 13 machine. We got Gibney in that number 31. Nathan Estep in the 3. Kyle Harbin and the 32. I know it says 3 on his car. The 88 of Robert. We got the 10 of James Jones. Jim Panko in that 7th position. You got Jeremy Clapper in the 95 sitting there 8th. Todd in that number 18 machine sitting 9th. Dave in that's Dozer Dave, and that number 34 sitting 10th. Sid Butler sitting in the 11th position in the 37. And we got Zachary Cleek in the number 11 Corona. The 56 of Scott Mayu in that 13th position. And George Jewell in the 07 sitting 14th. Got the 77 of John Timms sitting 15th. 16th is going to be Harold in that number 83 machine. And the 21 car sitting 17th is going to be Alfred Denny. And Bill the Magnet Watkins in that number 2 sitting 18th. Got Angel sitting back here in that 19th position in the number 90 machine. He's got damage. And the 53 of Dave Bush sitting in, I think he is 20th. Santos in that number 9 machine sitting 22nd. We got Justin Wilder sitting 21st. Yeah, we already looked at that, but we're going to go back up to the front as we are about to go green flag racing. We're going to sit on the nose of Greg Wood as these guys take off. Green, green, green. Green flag is out as we're going to watch them scatter like roaches in the background. Here comes the 3 of Kyle Harbin up on the high side. What a power move, the 32, I guess technically. What a power move by Kyle Harbin as he gets a great start. He pulls up even with Greg Wood as they're going to battle down the back straight. Kyle Harbin working hard on that high side, but those Pulse Graphix machines are going to stay in line. Down on the bottom, Harbin might need some help. No, Harbin says, I got the muscle to do it on my own. We're going to be side by side out of turn 4. Can Harbin lead a lap? Oh, I think Harbin got it barely at the line. Harbin fighting hard on that outside. He's going to try and fight back on Greg Wood, driving that side draft coming out of turn 2. Big run down the back straightaway. Kyle Harbin up on the high side. Greg Wood down low. He's going to grab the side draft again. And this has got to feel like street stocks all over again for Harbin. Harbin's going to cross him over through the grass in that number 3, thinking he's Dale Earnhardt. Down into 1 and 2. Harbin's going to try and make the move. He's going to go to the point. Can he shut the door on Greg Wood coming out of the pit? Greg Wood gets the run. He's not able to close the door. Down the back straightaway, they're going to drag race into 3 and 4. Kevin giving Greg Wood a nice draft from behind as they dive down into 3 and 4. Greg Wood is going to stay on point. Harbin has no choice but to fall in place. Kevin's going to work the back end of that number 32 machine, see if he can get back around him as Harbin working the back bumper of the 13. Down into 1 and 2, out of 2, still single file. Single file for the front 5 as everybody is seen to settle down. We're going to be coming to our stage break here soon. So these guys want to get every point they can. Here comes Kevin up underneath Harbin. Harbin's going to lose that 2nd spot. And 3rd spot as E-Step follows suit. Harbin's going to try and drop back down in 4th before Jim's able to get there, and he does. Single file for the front 5. We'll go back further in the pack. Let's see how these guys are doing back here closer to the 10th position. Scott in the 56 sitting as the last car that's going to get points for the stage. Oh, we got contact. Contact as the 88 slides up to the wall. He's going to be in the 10th spot. Oh, they're 3 wide. That's going to move Dozer Dave to the 10th position. Sid in 11th. How hard will Sid push it for that bonus point? Down through 1 and 2. Coming out of turn 2. There's definitely racing up front a little bit, but this is the main battle. This is the battle for the points. Here comes Al in that 12th position. He wants to get in it as he gets a big run up on the high side. The 95 of Jeremy having to go in the pits. That's going to put Al in that last points paying spot as it moves him up to the 10th position. He's going to go for Dozer Dave on the outside. He wants 9th place. He's going to take it. Dozer Dave now sitting in that last point spot as we got the 77 at Tim's. Trying to drive to the outside of him. Tim's to that last point spot. Things calming down a little bit around 10th. We're going to move up as the 56 of Scott. Trying to defend off Al and get around the 18 machine of Todd. 3 wide, down the back straightaway. This is for 8th position, 7th position. Al's going to take the 7th spot. Scott decides it's not worth it. He dropped back. Here comes John Timms on his bumper. They almost make contact coming out of turn 4. I think we got one more lap, maybe. Oh, 77 loses it into Dozer Dave. Caution flag is out. Wow, that was crazy. What's up, Matt? Yeah, that was a good push. All right. Yeah, this should be the stage break. Go back and take a look at what exactly transpired. That wasn't the caution. We're going to watch the 77. Get a little contact. He's going to come up and just... Oh, Dave. Dave was a victim. But it will work as the stage break, too. Dave was just a victim. As Greg Wood is going to... Yeah, poor Dave. I definitely feel bad for Dozer Dave. He just kind of tried to go through there and had no choice but to plow through it. Greg Wood's going to get these stage points. Kevin, second. Kyle Harbin made his way up to third. Nathan Estep fell all the way back to the 5th position. Right now, the biggest mover is going to be the number 18 at Todd. Up 18 positions this race. As these guys are going to come down and take tires. Dave Bush stays out in that 53 machine. Is he just trying to lead a lap? Or is he going to stay out? Maybe they all took tires earlier when they had to come in. 88 has my heart. There you go. He's having a good run. Robert's having a great run tonight. Angel's going to be sitting third. Santos with no hood. Angel sitting second. Santos with no hood. Sitting third. L, he's coming out. Did he take 2 tires? Oh, he is? I didn't know that. We're going to find out. But Santos is definitely hurting. Angel, too. Yeah, Angel did not. I don't think Angel's used his fast repair. Yeah, it's showing him as the leader right now. It's showing all these guys in the top 3. So... Al must have taken 2 tires or just gas as he's going to come out first. Angel's going to stay out. Dave Bush goes to the pits. Angel stays out. Man, I don't know if he's going to regret this or not. He's got a lot of damage on that number 90 machine. He might just be hoping for another quick caution. Get that lap led. Get those bonus points. Alright, let's go ahead and bring in the driver of that number 90 machine. Angel James of the booth, got a copy?
I got you, James. How's it going?
You got a scratch on that thing.
A scratch? That's it?
Man, you stayed out. Was that for the bonus points, or do you think you're going to try and survive what might be a quick caution after this break?
Those are both the point. Stay out for the bonus point and hope I get an early caution to come down pit road.
You haven't used your fast repair yet, have you?
Nope, I am limping around on a damaged race car so that I don't have to use it just yet.
Yeah, I know these races here at Charlotte could be difficult. So we're running pretty good in that U.S. Army number 90 machine. Do you think you get the fast repair you can compete for this one, or do you think you're just going to be a game of survival tonight?
It's going to be a little bit of both. The point is going to be to try to survive until the end and use the fast repair at the right moment. But I was really moving up there before that accident happened that took me an out. I mean, we were flying. So we'll definitely... I got a car that can win the race today.
Yeah, definitely do. As I was watching the stream chat, we'll go out there, get them, see what you can do, and try and survive this green flag run.
I'll do my best. I appreciate it, James.
No problem. Gotta move you back home. Get out of my room. Okay.
Ow.
E-Step is the GOAT. E-Step is definitely good. I mean, he might look a little bit like a GOAT. I don't think I'd call him the GOAT yet. Him and his dad jean shorts and his dad shoes. Yeah, for sure. Thank you to all of them. Thank you to all of them. Man, I like that paint scheme on that number 21 machine. Maybe he'll be getting some more time as we are going to go green flag racing this time by. As we are about... Ooh, that was cold. We're about 1/3 of the way through this one.
Green, green, green.
Right? Green flag is out as Angel gets a nice jump. How long is he going to be able to stay out? The one thing he's got in his favor is his teammate. If his teammate can jump in front of him, that should help him. That should definitely help him. That's crazy. I just realized I did that because it shows the restream that. But hey, life, you can see all your messages over on YouTube. People on Facebook can't see your messages. Angel falling back like a rock as Al is battling for the lead with Kevin. Kevin wants a piece of this lead. Angel going to the back, trying to survive as they're 3 wide back there, getting around him. Al working that high side. He's now next to Harbin as Gibney gets to the lead. Kevin Gibney in the lead. Side by side for a second, we got Harbin and Al down in the turn 1 and 2. Who's gonna get it? Here comes James Panko. He wants a piece of this as he's gonna jump up behind Al. Did I say James? It is James, I'm sure, but Jim Panko. My bad. Jim Panko, and then, oh, he got a little loose coming out of turn 4. These guys are gonna battle across the line. Still side by side for second. Kevin has a nice gap up front. These guys are battling it out. Kyle Harbin gets free. He's to the second spot. Here comes E-Step down to the bottom. Now these two are teammates over at Deep Racing, but not here. E-Step and Al. Here comes Kyle to the lead. Contact with Kevin. I missed it. As I was watching this. Who blasted the wall? I'm sure I can go back and look and see he's not where they belong anymore. These guys are duking it out up at the front of the pack. Kevin's still in the lead. Nathan E-Step behind him. That's got to have him breathing a sigh of relief. Yep, it's still green. He didn't wreck. Harbin back to the 3rd spot. Here comes Greg Wood in that number 13 machine. James Jones behind him. Jim Panko I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the cars we've seen hit the wall. He was racing hard on the outside. Let's see if we can take a look at this thing. He's got damage on the left side. Does he have damage on the right? We'll look down here in 3 and 4. Looks clean on this side. Let's go over and check Al's car. Oh, we got a battle up front. Al looks okay. So I don't know who it was that plastered the wall, but they aren't a factor anymore, whoever it was. As Greg Wood working Kyle Harbin for that third position. Can he get back in line with his teammates? As these guys are single file right now, but Greg Wood is coming in that number 13 machine. I'm thinking that Al might have only taken gas on that stop. That's why he got out so quick and saving an extra set of tires. That's what I would have to assume. As Greg Wood is under Kyle, and here comes E-Step to the point. Maybe no, not yet. But Greg Wood coming to third as him and Kyle almost get together. Coming out of turn 4, side by side. Harbin fighting hard on the outside. Greg Wood wants it. He's probably going to get it going down into turn 1 and 2. He's going to take it as he's got help from James Jones. James Jones now side by side with Harbin. Panko back up in this one in that 6th position. He wants a piece of this action as they're 2 by 2 way back in the field. Harbin's going to make a run to the bottom. Closing in on Greg a little bit as we have it all. Oh, Panko. He goes through the grass flying. Wow, that was crazy. Good save out of that number 48 machine. As Al and crew are catching up to him. Let's go back and take a look at what happened there. He just got loose coming off the turn. Oh, he caught the wall. Somehow just goes to the grass and keeps on going. What a save out of Jim. Oh, we got a wreck going on as the caution flag is out. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. Yellow's already out. It looks like Scott might have been involved in this one. Oh, it happened behind these guys. Oh, they got up on Jim. 3 wide. Oh, Scott drifted up into Jim, and that took out a lot of cars there. Let's look at it from a different angle. Oh, man, that took out Cleek and a few other cars as Scott definitely had to glitch into the wall, ends up on his roof and back on his tires. That was a wild wreck. That took out a lot of cars there, though, as Kevin is in the lead in that number 31 machine. E-Step in second, Greg Wood in third, Kyle Harbin shrugging fourth. James Jones with a solid day sitting in that 5th position. Allen 6th, Sid Butler sitting in 7th. George in 8th. Dozer Dave is sitting in 9th. That is a good car out there. Alright, let's go ahead and pull in the Dozer. Dozer Dave. Dave, James in the booth. Got a copy?
Hey, how you doing, James?
I'm doing pretty good. It looks like I know you got caught up a little bit earlier, but it looks like you've been doing pretty good since then. Sitting 9th right now. How you feeling about your chances?
I'm pretty good. I mean, as long as I can keep it clean, I think I'll have a top 5 today. Not one of my best tracks, but you know, a lot of adversity today. I started from the pitch because of a computer malfunction and then that wreck. So I'm going to call it a win right where I'm at right now for right now.
Yeah, you're definitely having a more solid run now. definitely looking good out there as a whole. How have these cars changed with the update, if at all?
You know, I intentionally did not drive this track on this car before the update, just so I wouldn't have any bad habits. So overall, I think it's driving about the same as, you know, 3 or 4 weeks ago when I drove Charlotte, maybe. But overall, no big change.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your paint scheme there, why we got you in the booth?
Well, I guess the question would be is which paint scheme do you see? Because I've been told like 3 different paint schemes are visible today.
I see the retired.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's just a tribute to my military service and everybody I served with through 5 deployments, 20 years. So that's what this one is.
Well, you know, it's people like you that are the reason we're able to go out here and do what we do. And we appreciate those freedoms. And is that the one that's supposed to be showing?
That is the one that's supposed to be showing. There was somebody seeing my Bigfoot one, and then somebody's also seeing my Illuminati one. So definitely not appropriate for tonight.
No, this one's great, and we're taking a good look at it on the broadcast now, and hope you you get a good run here and you're able to show it off on the podium tonight.
Alrighty, I appreciate it. Keep doing what you do.
Thanks, buddy. Dozer Dave, sitting there in that 9th position. He's having a good run here tonight. I mean, he had a little bit of adversity, like you said earlier, but looking pretty good. And that number 34 machine right now sitting 10th, or sitting 9th, with an opportunity, if you could stay clean, to have a good run at the end of this one. Let's see if we get one to go this time by. It will be one to go. We're going to go green flag racing with 59 laps complete. Excuse me. Oh, my baby girl plus. Yeah. Got Kevin Gibney. He's had some good runs, man. If you guys remember, he was over there running the Miatas with us, man. He had one heck of a run in the Miatas. So he's sitting up here running up front. It's definitely been a better few weeks for him recently than it was earlier in the season. He's definitely picked up some speed, so he's got to feel good about leading this one, especially with his teammates of Nathan and Greg, who've been so dominant this year. He's able to run up in front of them. That's got to feel pretty good. As the 31 machine is going to take the green flag this time by. Let's see what his back bumper sees as Greg Wood in that Toyota Camry is going to come give him a little push, maybe. Oh, I gave him a kiss. You know, somebody called it the butt licker, not the stamp licker 200, as Greg is definitely looking like a butt licker right now. So green flag is out. Green flag is out as Kevin's going to get a nice lead. His teammates side by side behind him as they go down into turn 1 and 2. Greg Wood's going to get free from these steps. Go off the nose of that number 13 machine as he chases down his teammate of Kevin Gibney down into turn 3 and 4. Look at the run he was getting there. Let's jump on board with Greg. I don't know if this is safe, but we're going to sit in the passenger seat of this number 13 machine as he's trying to work the back end of his teammate. Yeah, he's going to go under it. Greg wants to lead some more laps. Nope, he's not able to get there. He's going to fall back in line on the back straightaway. All right, I got to see something. Does Greg have his purple gloves on? He does. They don't match your car, Greg. Jeez. All right, we're sitting in Greg Wood's lap as he's pressuring his teammate for the lead. He's going to get underneath them. He's up underneath of his teammate. As he's going to get around. Here comes E-Step. Here comes E-Step in the 55 machine. As Greg Wood is stuck at the bottom, and these guys are really closing in. Everybody working each other really hard right now. Early on in these runs as these tires have cooled off. Train of cars behind them. There's a to go back to the regular cab. Watch these guys duke it out. Man, it looked a lot closer from the back of his car there, didn't it? Side by side back there with Sid and George. Back for the 7th position. Meanwhile, everybody in front of him is single file. Battling it out, duking it out. Oh, Jeremy Clapper trying to work his way back up to the front. Those are Dave sitting 11, trying to stay out of trouble in that 34 machine. Jeremy Clapper not knowing which lane to pick behind Sid and George. Which one is he going to go with? It looks like he's going to go with George this time, but no, now he's going to go below both of them. Clapper in that number 95 machine feels like he's faster. He wants to get around as he is pressuring those two in front of him. Side by side for the lead. Greg Wood still on point. Kevin Gibney in second. Gibney looking back underneath them. Well, I guess Greg Wood just took the point. Kevin digging down. Here comes Harbin. Up underneath E-step. Down on the bottom. Harbin's going to have to... Oh, man, he almost chopped his nose. The Harbin's going to have to fall back in line. Single file for the front group. Meanwhile, further back, 6 on back. They're side by side all the way through that back. Sid up underneath Al. He's going to get around. Here comes Clapper in that number 95. He's definitely looking faster tonight. He's going to try and move his way up around Al, but there's nothing there. Up here, he gets the run coming out of turn 4. Can he get around Al? As Al scrapes the wall, he got one down in the pits. What's that? That's Todd down in the pits. These guys are really duking it out further back in the back. We'll go back to that battle, or at least that area of the battle. Clapper and Dave, they're going to be racing as Dozer Dave looked under Clapper, but further back for 9th on back as L is dropping like a rock in that number 21 machine. He's back to 10th as these guys are side by side back here. See, I got to ask Al. I don't think he took tires. I think he's going to have an extra set of tires. As Dave's up. Oh, no. Dave fell back in line. I thought Dave was going up underneath Clapper. But he fell back in line. Side by side, there's the 88 of Robert. Battling it out with the 21. He's going to get around him. Here comes Dave Bush in the 53. In the 65, and George is going to follow Al all the way back to the 13th position. Here comes Justin. Justin, he's up to the 14th position. He's definitely having a better run here. As he's going to work Al. Can he get himself into the top 10? Meanwhile, up at the front, there's... Oh, here comes Harbin. Trying to fight back for that 4th spot up underneath James Jones. He's going to take it back. Sid Butler trying to reel these guys into the 37. Clapper sitting 7th. Dave sitting 8th. Here comes Dave Bush. We got the battle of the Daves here. As Dave Bush in the 53 is going to try and get to the back of the 34. Let's see, 30. Laps, I think it was. Hold on. 42, so 84 left. 84 maybe? I think it's when the brakes should be. Here come the Daves down on the bottom side. Dozer Dave gets around Jeremy for 7th. Here comes Dave Bush in the 53 up underneath Clapper. He's going to go for the 8th position. Dave Bush pushing hard on the bottom side. Jeremy Clapper up high. That 53 is looking fast right now as he's going to go ahead and take that 8th spot away from Clapper. Clapper might have wore out his tires early, making his way through the field, and these guys are starting to set in. Here comes Dave Bush. Dave Bush looking under Dozer Dave in the 34. Is he going to try and pass him, or are they going to stay in line as they've caught Sid Butler? Sid Butler was fast earlier. Did he use up his tires? tires will definitely play a role here tonight. As Sid pushes high, that's going to let Dozer Dave under him. Dave Bush is going to follow him as these guys are catching the leaders. Dozer Dave and Dave Bush moving their way to the front as they are definitely catching the leaders. As I see Harbin right in front of them, the yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. What happened? Ooh, Panko just pushes up into Clapper. That gets Clapper turned around, and we had more people involved in that one. It looks like the 65. Oh, 65 got around. Oh, the 88 of George. He got in it. Or the 88 of Robert, sorry. And then, oh man, Justin gets caught up in that one. Victim, rip. And I know he's used his fast repair already in that number 3. Oh, hold on. We got to go on to Robert's. Let's go on to Robert's cam. Let's go on the roll bar. What's up, Josh? It's going all right. About to see a wreck. How was the game that you had to referee? Nowhere for him to go, just a victim. His Clapper came off the wall and he's going for a ride. If you watch this, he's gonna end up getting stuck on that wall. Ugh. And he gets stuck on the wall. Nowhere he can go. He's stuck. Oh man, you got a feel for Robert there. As he was just a victim. As E-Step is on point. E-Step on point. Greg Wood in second. Kevin Gibney in third. As we are 74, coming to 75 laps complete. We are past. That's awesome. Like we talked about it the other day, how rewarding that's got to be. That is awesome. Let's see. Greg James of the booth, got a copy?
Yeah.
Man, you guys, the three of you up front are having a great run. Nathan and Kevin up there with you, as Kevin's definitely improved so much. Other than Justin, you've had your whole team up front. That's got to feel pretty good to be able to control this race up here today.
Oh yeah, definitely teamwork is essential. Everybody's kind of trying to get around us, but they just simply can't, because if somebody's in the rear of the three of us, they're blocking the lines behind us, and then we're just drafting together and controlling this race.
Yeah, I know Harbin threw himself up there and had a decent run, but other than him, nobody's really been able to put anything up against you guys.
That's the plan. We got a good team here. We work very well together, and we can anticipate each other's moves, so it's definitely key.
So I have to know, are you guys going to duke it out at the end of this one if it comes down to the three of you?
I can't let you know our plan right off, but we have a game plan of who's going to win this if it's down to the three of us.
We'll go out there, get it, and you guys have had a great race here tonight.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, I got to know. I know you put a lot of time in. Are the cars any different since the update?
The tires do fall off a lot more than before, and the pit stops are a little bit quicker. Other than that, really not too much.
All right, I was just kind of curious. I know you put a lot of time in before this race, so I figured I'd get the most input out of you. I appreciate it, and go out there and maybe get you all a podium.
I hope so. Thank you.
Yeah.
There he is.
So I did it again. I did it again. I moved myself up there. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm clicked on you this time. All right, get out of here. All right, I moved myself again. I don't know why I've done that so much. But guys, we've stayed at steady, like 15 to 20 people watching while I've done that. This is great. Make sure you guys get this shared out. Make sure you get it liked as we are past the halfway point. And we still got quite a few cars running. I mean, you know, we've had a history here where some cars have been out, but out of the 26 cars that started, 19 are still on the lead lap. Robert, he had to take a tow. That definitely hurt him. That was, you know, Justin just got caught up. But Robert towing, he would have normally been on the lead lap after that accident, but he's out there with a new one. Hopefully he gets the lucky dog, and we'll have 20 cars out there. As we're going to go green flag racing this time by. Woo, this is going to be a good one. Green flag is out as E-Step gets the jump on the high side. Greg Wood's going to fall in line with Kevin behind him as they work that restart out. Perfect. Kyle Harbin and James Jones going to battle it out side by side. That is the difference between having teammates around you and not. How much you guys will get as Dave, as those are Dave's up on the back of this one. Here comes Dave Bush pushing in behind them. Got Dave Bush and Sid trying to close in on these cars as we're going to have a battle for this fourth position. Everybody's single file, but the Daves, they're looking pretty good and they're working pretty good together as they're trying to work their way up to let their presence be known. This is what it's going to take. A couple drivers working together. It's going to be the only way to break what Paul's Graphix has going on here tonight, is to have some drivers that are able to work well together as these guys have caught them. You know, these guys are going to want to work together just to break up the dominance, maybe with even enemies. You never know. As Kyle Harbin's going to get freight trained down on the bottom side, he's going to lose at least 2 spots here as these guys have worked ultra good together. Oh, contact between Kevin and the 10 of James Jones. Definitely some contact there. That's going to cause James to have a few issues as we got 80 laps in the books. We should only be about 3 or 4 laps away from the break as Kyle Harbin's moved his way up to the 3rd position. Side by side for 4th, Kevin up high. James Jones down low. Oh, Dave! Dave shoved down. Did he crash some more? The yellow flag is out. Contact there. Ooh. The 07 just bullied. But you know what I'm curious about? How did Dave save that one? Oh, he did. Oh, big hit. I'm going to have to rewind this. Oh, Angel and Dave. It looked like there might have been some netcode. I already pulled in Jones. Yeah. Dave ends up on his roof. He's going to have to tow. Tough luck. Oh, is he going to gas it and get over? No, he's going to have to tow. Dave Bush with a rough one there. It looks like everybody but Harbin is coming in. I think this is going to be the break. This might be the stage here. As this race has been dominated by the Pulse Graphic Racing team. These guys have been absolutely dominant. Bill Watkins stayed out. He's going to stay out with Kyle Harbin. Magnet's been quiet in the back. trying to stay out of trouble. Bill's over in my Discord. Let's go over and talk to Bill. Bill, James in the booth, get a copy.
Oh, geez. Yeah, James, go ahead. Scared me.
Did I wake you up?
Yeah.
Man, you're staying out. I know for the most part you've been trying to stay out of trouble here tonight. You stayed out. I don't know if you're petting. You're still staying out. You're gonna have the lead here. You're gonna have the lead here.
That's all right.
Are you trying to save some tires for later on in this race?
Well, I have 2 more sets of tires. So I pitted on that caution and got a full set of tires and gas. So I figured I'll stay out. If I have to go to the bottom, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, you've been out there looking pretty clean. Did you get caught up in an accident tonight? I can't.
Nope.
Okay.
Stayed out of trouble.
So like you said, you shut off the magnet. Let's see how well it's working, and see what kind of start you can get here.
All right.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. I saw you hanging out over here, so I figured, hey, let me come bug him.
All right, James. Thanks.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Bill Watkins sitting in that first position, as he's going to bring these guys. Justin's not even on the track. Justin's out. I don't even know if he's in the Discord anymore. He is. Justin is out. Is he getting his car repaired? He is getting it repaired. But Justin is not on the track right now. Bill the Magnet Watkins up at the front. Going to be starting first in this one. That's probably poor little feller. Poor little feller. Where is... Looking. Oh, I didn't realize Scott was out too, Brian. All right, 1 to go this time by. We're going to have Al and Bill starting on the front row of this restart, and then a whole bunch of Pulse Graphic Racing teammates. And these guys are going to have to work hard. We'll see what Bill does in that number 2 machine, how long he's able to hold them off. Him and Al up at the front of this one, playing a little bit of strategy. If he's able to save a set of tires for late and gain an advantage, that'll be interesting to see how that plays out, as the rest of these guys have been running pretty hard, and I'm pretty sure Al is on a similar. I think Al's probably got 2 sets too. Al's definitely been conserving those tires. Gonna be going green flag racing coming out of turn 3 and 4. Bill on the bottom, Al on the top, Greg Woods in 3rd, Nathan Eastep in 4th, Kevin in 5th, James Jones in 6th, Harold in 7th, Dave in 8th, and Dave Bush I think might be done for the night as the pace car pulls out. Green flag is out as Bill takes him across the start-finish line. He's not able to get a huge advantage over the 21 as he waited until the green came out. They're side by side for the lead. Bill Watkins down on the bottom. Al up high. How long can Bill stay out there? Oh, Bill gets a little loose coming off the 2. He stays way low. Are they going to take it 3 wide to get around him? No. Greg Wood's going to look to the high side as Bill is going to battle side by side for 3rd as Al has got the lead. Side by side with him and Jones as Greg Wood moves to the high side with Kevin in tow. Meanwhile, the teammate of Nathan Eastep is trying to get to the back of the 21 Alpha Denny. Bill is definitely going the wrong way, but he got a lap led. And that number 2 machine, that's got to feel good. Oh, Bill gets almost up into the 31 as Kevin has to feel like a punching bag. Here comes Angel in that 90 machine, moving up to the front as he is currently in the 7th spot, having a good run right now since he's taken that fast repair. Since we last talked to him, he was up, he was in the lead, but that was all strategy. Now he's moving his way up to the front the right way. Dozer Dave right behind him as Bill Watkins is holding strong by himself down on the bottom. Bill in that number 2 machine now starting to get some momentum. Oh! Jones! Wow! Wow! There was definitely some net code there. Did you guys see that? Watch the 10 machine. Definitely some net code playing a role. Oh, him and the 31 to get together. But bam! Tough luck for that number 10 machine. Can he get it back to the wheels as he's trying to rock it? Nope, he's got a tow. Tough luck for him. Alfred Denny in that first position as him and Kevin get contact, and James Jones flying through the air. Alright, let's go check out the wreck one more time. Let me check it from the roll line. Let's see what Jones feels. Guys, if you get sick, don't want to watch this. This is going to be crazy. Oh! I'm flying through the air. This can't be good. And then he tries to rev it up and get it to roll back on its wheels, but has no luck doing it. Tough break for Jones as he's been having a great run here tonight. 90 laps complete. About 45 more laps to go. So we are 2/3 of the way through this one. 2/3 of the way. Now here's the question. Are we going to start to get some strategies? How many laps can they go on a green flag run? Will somebody duck in and take advantage of this and try and make it to the end without another pit stop? Take the extra tires, the pressure tires. I don't think anybody did. Ooh, Robert's back on the lead lap. And that 88 machine. Oh boy. Drama's gonna build now. Question is, how many more cautions are we going to get? That's going to play a huge role on how this one ends too. $34 laps, 44 laps remaining in this one. Guys, I got to use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. guys, we are about to go green flag this time by. We got Greg Wood and Alfred Denny on the front row of this restart. Al will control the start as he is the first place car. Chose the top lane in that number 21 machine. How long is he able to stay out front? He's going to have a trio of Pulse Racing cars behind him. Look at Angel. Angel up to that 6th position in that number 90 machine. He's looking pretty good here tonight. Should be a good one for these guys here to finish off the night.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out as L gets a nice little jump, but here comes the Pulse Graphix trio as they're going to work side by side and give Greg that inside to get up underneath L. Kevin up high behind L, but he's going to drop low with Greg. Behind him, Nathan Eastep, and here comes Angel to the high side. Angel up to that 5th position. Bill went all the way to the back on that restart. Did not have a good start, did he, Brad? Let's see what happened to Bill. Bill just kind of got out of the way, I'm assuming. As these guys are up here battling out for the 2nd spot. Greg Wood now back on point. Here comes Angel in that 90. He's going to stay behind his teammate. Where is Kyle Harbin going to go? As Harbin isn't affiliated with any of them, but has raced so much with all of them. What a push by Nathan. He's getting a big push, giving a big push to Kevin down the front straightaway. Side by side, still with Al. It's got to be so weird for Nathan not to be helping Al. I mean, those guys have been teammates for so long over at Deep Racing that in here, I don't even think they were. Nathan wasn't even planning on running the series. I think he missed, what, 1 or 2 weeks? Look at Al, strong on the high side with his teammate behind him. He's going to get back to the back bumper of Greg Wood. Down into turn 2. Here comes Angel on the high side with help from Harbin. Angel thought about ditching Harbin, but came back up top. Harbin's going to follow these guys. They're going to break up the trio of Pulse Graphic Racing cars. And Harbin's going to try and work his way up underneath the 90 of Angel. Oh, here they're coming up on the 3 car, the lap car of Justin, as Justin's going to go up to the outside to stay out of the way. Here comes Al. Can Al take the lead from that number 13 machine? We're going to find out here. He goes low. Angel's going to follow suit. Oh, they almost get contact as Al drifts up the track towards Greg Wood through the tri-oval. Who's going to lead this lap? Quad oval. Al's going to lead it with the help of Angels. Angels underneath Greg. KMM Motorsports to the front of the pack with Al and Angel running nose to tail. Al's going to stay down low and help his teammate as they go down into turn 3. Al low. Kyle Harbin kind of in the middle, not knowing who to follow. Kevin just following Kyle at this point. Angel's going to get that 2nd spot, and now Kyle's underneath the 13 of Greg Wood. He's going to get around him. Can Greg Wood fight on the high side? He tries to fight back as Angel goes to the high side. They're going to be 2 by 2 for a second as Angel drifted up the track. Angel's going to try and block that run from Greg Wood. That was his plan there. As Harbin stuck all by himself without a teammate. Greg Wood's going to squeeze it up underneath Angel. He wants that 2nd spot back. He gets it. What a move by Greg Wood to take that 2nd spot back. Angel's going to be back to 3rd. He's going to split up the KMM Motorsports cars by running 2nd. But he needs his teammates as they are 2 cars behind and between him and his next teammate. Greg Wood coming up on the 21. Can he make a move around him? Here comes Angel down on the bottom side again. Kyle Harbin's going to move to the high side as Greg Wood is on the bumper of that number 21 machine. Angel's got to deal with Kyle. Angel's going to back off so he doesn't help Greg Wood And now we got to pick a Scott. Scott's going to work as a pick to keep Greg Wood from the lead. What a move as Greg pinches Angel up towards the wall. It's getting dicey as we completed 100 laps here tonight. Angel going the wrong way. Here comes Harbin to the lead. Harbin up underneath Al. He's going to take the lead. Here comes Greg Wood. Greg Wood's going to follow him. Greg's got Kevin behind him. He's got to feel good about it. And where the heck did George come from? And that's 65. Now he's up in the battle. Side by side with Angel for that 5th spot. Kyle Harbin in the lead. 2 by 2. Almost to the field. As now Kevin's not side by side, but he's going to help Greg Wood up to the 2nd spot. Greg Wood wasn't quite clear yet. Oh, he's trying to squeeze it up there in front of Al. They're going to dive down into 1 and 2. Al's going to get the run on the high side. He's got his teammate behind him. Greg's got his behind him. They're going to be side by side, and Greg Wood's going to take the 2nd spot. Al in 3rd. And Angel and Kevin side by side. Angel's going to block Kevin as he chops the nose with the butter knife to block him from that run. Oh, contact as Kevin's able to save it. We're going to go back to that battle. As that's the bat. Oh, we got a wreck. Nathan Estep up into the wall. Wow, that was dicey. Wow. That got hairy. Ooh, Al caught up in that one too. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. Alright, so Al lost some momentum. Oh, Nathan just kind of squeezed him. Oh, they're going to have some talking to do. They got a race together tomorrow. Or Sunday as teammates. Tough luck for both of them as they're going to have to go down and probably take a fast repair. I think Al already used his fast repair. That's got to be devastating for him. Kyle Harbin on the point. Greg Wood in 2nd. Al in 3rd. Kevin in 4th. Wow. Ooh, Kyle goes down. Angel goes down. Greg Wood and Kevin stay out. So a bunch of people stay out. Some people going in. Different strategies here. This is going to be interesting with less than 30 laps to go when they go back to green. Wow. Go ahead and bring in Kevin. Kevin, James in the booth, got a copy?
9-4.
And wow, that got wild there.
They did.
Well, they were able to finally split you guys up a little bit, but you guys still proved how strong you were. I know you were on the edge. I know you've gotten a couple doors here tonight, but overall, you're going to be sitting 2nd on this restart. You're going to feel pretty good about tonight.
I'm feeling really good about tonight. I got pole tonight. I've been up front the entire night, if not most. I'm looking for my first win here, but if Greg comes to edge me out, I'm not going to be mad about it. I'd rather have PGR in victory lane, but I'm really happy of how we performed tonight as a whole. I know I got some doors tonight and some incidents that were on me, and I do apologize to those, but yeah.
Well, I was talking earlier in the broadcast about how much just over a few weeks we've seen you improve, and you showed that in the Miatas the other day too, and man, you've had a couple good runs. You're starting to look stronger and stronger every week. I'm sure that first win is going to come real soon, especially over here at KMM. So you got to feel good about that. Why don't you talk about your paint scheme a little bit?
Thanks to team owner Greg. Just God bless all those who were affected by 9/11. It's a tragedy that should be remembered in American history, as we should be stronger as a country, and may God bless us all.
Well, go out there, keep digging tonight, and maybe we'll even see you in victory lane.
I'm hoping.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
You too.
Got to make sure I move you instead of myself this time. All right, man. These guys are running hard tonight. I mean, they got to feel good. They put on one heck of a show. One heck of a show. Still got another pace lap left. Robert's got to feel good. He was a victim early. And he's gotten back on the lead lap. He's got up to 8th position. He's got to feel pretty good about where he's at. Zachary Cleek got caught up earlier. He's up to the 7th position. Got Harold. And that stamp liquor number 83. As we should be getting one to go this time by, as the teammates are already ready and lined up. Pace lights are out, and we will be getting a green flag this time by. And I don't know if I can handle it if these guys run like this all night. And George, back up to the 3rd position. What a run out of that number 65 machine. He has had one heck of a run here tonight. Can he get himself a podium finish? The whole narrative has changed. Eastep and Al and Angel now all the way to the back. Panko was up here earlier. He's back to 14th. Harbin, he's back to 12th. As they took tires, that may play. We're going to see if that's going to be an advantage at the end of this one. And also, who knows? These other guys up front might get another caution and get their tires with like 15 to go, giving them a huge advantage. We don't know yet, as we are going to go green flag racing this time by. Greg Wood's going to take him to the green flag. Look at Santos. He's made his way up to 4th. What a run out of him. Dozer Dave sitting 5th. Sid sitting 6th. I mean, there's a lot of names that have cycled through and made their way back up to the front as the green flag is out. Kevin's going to fall in line behind Greg Wood. They're going to be able to pull a little bit of gap on this 2nd and 3rd place card, as George and James Santos are going to go single file. No, James is going to back to the high side, and they're 2 by 2 behind him. We got Dozer, Dave, and Sid side by side. Oh, George drifts up the track almost into Sid. Santos is going to take that 2nd spot. Now side by side, or 3rd spot, sorry. Side by side for 4th. Sid trying to work that high side. Dozer Dave's going to move up high. He wants to get behind that 37 so they can get around the 65. Will those two battle it out tonight? And we have Robert up to the 7th position in that number 88. Here comes Kyle Harbin after a pit stop. He's already up to 8th. Up 4 spots since the restart. He's going to go ahead and take this 7th position away from Robert down on the inside with those new tires. Kyle Harbin looking good on some fresh rubbers. We got 24. Oh, Angel trying to make his way back up to the field. Also, Nathan taking it easy a little bit further back. Harold back to 13th. Jeremy Clapper at 14th. Panko at 15th. Al is hurting. He can't. His car's slow. We go back up to the front as George is pulling away from. Greg is pulling away from Kevin. Kevin's got a mirror full of Kyle Harbin with some fresh tires as Harbin moves to the outside. Wow, Harbin up like 10 spots since the restart. As we got 23 laps to go, Harbin's going to gain on Greg Wood. Nothing Greg Wood's going to be able to do. This is going to show everybody what fresh tires will do if we get a late restart. As Harbin's to the point. Harbin easily passes everybody in the field with that fresh rubber. Angels not as quick to the field. Up to that 7th position. as he's trying to battle his way up. A little more traffic, a little more side by side. Man, Harbin came up through the field like nothing. Here comes Angel. Angel up to the 5th spot. Gonna come up on Sid. These fresh tires are definitely making a difference if we go green the rest of the way. Angel and Kyle are gonna be hard to beat. Angel's gonna try and get up underneath Sid. Sid's gonna shut that door, rip back up the track. Angel's still not able to grab it. Sid goes low underneath Kevin. As Kevin sitting in that 3rd spot, Sid slides up, almost hits Kevin. He's going to lose the spot to Angel. Angel's going to get a big run on the high side, almost hits the wall to keep from hitting Kevin. Angel to the high side of Kevin for that 3rd spot. He's going to try and work the outside. He's going to get around Kevin, I'm pretty sure here. Kevin's going to fight back on the inside. And Angel, can he clear him down the back straightaway? No, and Santos makes it 3 wide. James down to the bottom. No, it's not going to be 3 wide. Into 3 and 4 as Angel takes the 3rd spot. Angel's going to set his sights on Greg Wood. Greg Wood's in 2nd. Kyle Harbin in 1st. Angel just wants to get around that number 13. And then start setting his sights on Kyle Harbin. Those two are on equal tires. So the advantage is definitely going to have to be in the style and not the car, not the tires. Angel up underneath Greg Wood. Nothing Greg Wood can do. He's just a sitting duck. Angel to 2nd. Angel's now able to clear Greg. He's going to go and set his sights on Kyle Harbin. Are we going to get a battle for the lead here? Will we get any more yellows? Who will pit? How will the strategy play out? As definitely tires made a huge difference on this restart. Man, we got to check something. We gotta do this. We gotta do the battle box. 3 drivers. Alright. 0.2 of a second back to Angel from 1st as he is closing on the number 32 machine of Kyle Harbin. Can he get there as he seems to be pushing a little bit more as he gets closer? Seems to have slowed down his momentum. It's peaked out. But pretty much stay in the same distance. Can Angel find a way to close? Now down to exactly 0.2 of a second. Angel closing in on him as we're down 0.15 of a second. 15 of a second. 1.5 of a second. How about that? That's what I mean. 1.5. Now down to 1/10 of a second. Angel's there. Angel's got to find a way around. Attention of one thing, passing of another. As we have 16 laps to go. They pulled away from Greg Wood by about a second. Angel's there. He's going to try and find a way around him. Can he get around the number 32 machine of Kyle Harbin? I know it says 3 on his car, but he's the 32. He is there, knocking on the door. Is he going to sit there and wait for Harbin to make a mistake, or is he going to make the move? Making the move could take away the tire difference. Do you sit there and wait in line and hope those guys don't get behind you to get another caution? Or do you make the move now, take the chance of using up the tires, and letting the rest of the field catch you? Got 14 laps to go. Angel content right now, sitting in 2nd. Kyle Harbin in the lead. Greg Wood solely in 3rd. James in 4th. Robert in 5th. As the yellow flag is out. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. This is going to change everything, especially since everybody's seen what happened. Ooh! Well, once 2 come together. Ooh, big wreck. Kevin smokes the wall. Big hit out of that number 31 machine and the 37 machine. See if we can get a better look. Ooh. From that angle. So from that angle, it looked all on Sid. But from Sid's angle, it looked like they both moved. No, Sid came down on the 31. More of a racing deal, but I mean, if you had to put blame on someone, drama, drama, drama. Everybody coming into the pits except for Angel and Kyle. How is this going to play out? I mean, those new tires made a huge difference, but there's not as many laps on them now as there were when Angel and Kyle went in. So we're going to see how this plays out for these guys. As Angel will stay out. But these guys are going to have a whole lot less cars to pass, too. Let's bring it hard. Harvin James in the booth, get a copy?
Yes, sir. I got it.
And you're sitting on point. And are you worried about the new tires that are going to be coming up behind you after seeing the huge advantage you and Angel had on new tires?
Oh yeah, yeah. Me and Angel were done for sure.
I mean, you got what? How many laps on these tires? Maybe 15.
Headed on 106, so 18, 17, 18.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, but I don't think it was as big a difference between the set that they had, but they have less people to pass. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. But man, you've had a heck of a run. It's been hard to race with those Pulse Graphix racing team, and you were able to do it for a while there. You got to feel good about that.
Yeah, I do. I just, like I said, me and Angel, we had it perfect until that caution came out, so now we're pretty much sitting ducks.
Well, I mean, the one advantage you have is they're all going to have new tires, so they might get racy with each other. At least it was just you and Angel with new tires last time, so it wasn't a whole lot of racing going on, just you guys driving through everybody.
Yeah, true that. Maybe we can get a quick caution here and eat up some more laps.
For sure. Well, good run out here tonight so far, regardless of what happens. And hopefully you can grab yourself at least a podium and survive this restart here.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully me or Angel will win this one.
All right, buddy. Have a good one, and good luck.
Thanks, man.
Let's talk to Robert. Robert's had a good run. He's gone. And that number 88 machine. Talk to Robert. Robert James and Booth, get a copy? Robert James of the booth, get a copy?
10-4, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. I know you got in a wreck early, got caught up on that wall, had to tow, got your lap back, and now you got a fresh set of... 2 laps back, yeah. Got a fresh set of rubber, and you're sitting 8th. I mean, how do you feel about your chances here tonight?
I got a little bit of right front damage. Then 48 and 95 were tangling earlier, but I don't know. I feel pretty good. Car's fast. Gonna hold it wide open and see what happens.
Yeah, you definitely had a fast car here tonight. Got caught up in a couple situations not created by yourself, and it's definitely looked good out there. Getting stuck on the wall. Now Angel had a pretty good finish the other day in the Miatas after being 2 laps down and getting it back, so maybe you can have some of his luck.
Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
All right, brother, good. I wanted to pull you in because you had one heck of a race, at least give you an opportunity to say hi to everybody and go out there, get them, and see if you can get a good finish or at least help one of your teammates.
No, absolutely. No, I got my boy Kyle up front, so let's see if he can win it.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. You too.
All right. That was Robert having a great run here tonight. Even after the unfortunate, he's still 2 laps down inside the top 10. He's got to feel good about that. He's halfway through the lead lap. There's 16 cars on the lead lap, and he's still sitting 8th. So he's got to feel good about that. So Kyle Harbin's going to bring these guys to the green flag. He's up on the high side. I don't know if him and Angel are communicating at all, but these guys are going to have to work with each other because you know that Greg Wood's going to be coming up to his field. Greg Wood is sitting 16th. What happened to him on that? Ooh, Kevin is out. I didn't realize that he was out. Green flag. Green, green, green as Kyle Harbin gets a massive jump. I think the biggest one they're going to have to worry about is that number 55 machine, Nathan Estep, as Estep puts the block on Nathan. George and Angel creating a block for Nathan Estep. That's got to make Kyle Harbin feel really good right now. As we got Lewis in that second spot in that number 69. One of probably the most inexperienced drivers. Oh! Estep spins him out. Estep spins Angel out. Angel through the grass. Wow, that was massive. Now Estep having to battle Santos. Wow. That was big. Oops, I'm not far enough back. All right, let's see exactly what happened there. Oh, maybe Angel came down on him. They just came together. Unfortunate set of circumstances. As the caution flag is out. Wow. Well, that's not what brought it out. Oh, Sid had an issue. Oh, the 88. Oh, the 88 got turned around by Clapper. Is what that looked like. Again, like I just saw the other one, we got to look at it because that's not always. Yeah, see, he kind of came in front of Clapper. Clapper had nowhere to go. And look at the magnet. The magnet's up in 7th or 8th position. Good run for him. Oh, we're going to have a shootout here tonight with these guys. Kyle Harbin on point. Estep's going to be starting second. Oh, wow. We're going to have what? 3-4 laps to go when we go green flag racing? That's 3 or 4 too many as far as Kyle's concerned. Now Nathan has a heat cycle. Will that advantage be negated? That's a good question. Angel, he's all the way in the back. Did he have another set of tires? Is he able to change those tires and come back out on the track with a fresh set over everybody else? Wow. Drama. The drama is out. Greg Wood still mired all the way back in 11th. He didn't seem to make any ground up on that restart. It's definitely a nail biter. Definitely a nail biter. I mean, Nathan Estep is probably in the best position right now. Kyle Harbin has his teammate Lewis going to be starting next to him. If they could plan this correctly, one of them may have an opportunity to take the victory tonight. But Estep, with fresh tires, I believe, is going to have a huge advantage on this restart. Fresher tires, anyway. Pace lights, so they didn't go off this time by. The Magnet's having a solid run. He stayed out of trouble all night. All night. So we're going to have probably 3 to go when they go green. So pace lights aren't off. We have 4 to go next time. Yeah, so probably 3 to go when these guys go green flag racing. Whew, I don't even know. This is going to be wild. Don't go anywhere, guys. Do not go anywhere. Max, who do you pick? You see the lineup. You got Harbin. You got Lewis, Nathan, James Santos, George, Dozer Dave, Jeremy Clapper, Bill the Magnet Watkins, Sid, Zachary Cleet, Greg Wood, Angel, Robert, and Jim, all on the lead lap. I think Jim might be kind of out of it. Who's your pick at this point? Who would you pick? You got Bill? It could happen. It could very easily happen. But I mean, here's the thing. You have a bunch of people who are going to be running for the win. Bill's going to try and stay out of trouble. They could all wreck it, and Bill could drive through it. I've seen him do it. So you can't count anybody out here. You don't know what's going to happen. So easy to have an accident here and create a roadblock, especially on a restart. What if Kyle spins the tires on this restart? Yeah, he was definitely looking good, but I'll tell you what, Angel was holding him up pretty good. Maybe he only took 2. Zach, he's sitting 10. Gonna go green flag this time by, guys. Green flag. I tried to check and see if we could hear his heartbeat. The closer is going to be starting on the point on this one. I'll tell you what, Lewis could do a lot just by not having a good start for Kyle Harbin here. That's what Kyle Harbin's got to hope, that Lewis does not get on the gas. Green flag is out. Lewis does get on the gas.
Green flag, green flag.
He stays with Harbin. These guys get a good jump. Can these guys hold off Harbin? Or hold off E-Step, as E-Step's going to have to pass them both. As he seems to be struggling with Santos. As Santos is fighting on the outside, but E-Step has help out of George. George down on the bottom. These guys have to get around him to get to the leaders. E-Step has to clear him this time by to have a chance. He does. Out of turn 4, 2 laps to go. E-Step's going to close on Lewis. Will Lewis block him? E-Step goes to the high side. He's up on the high side of Lewis. Where will Harbin go? Can they block him in? That's a potential option. Harbin can slow him down right now as they go down into turn 3. Seems like they're playing a little bit of a game here down into 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag this time by. E-Step's going to look to the high side. Coming 3 wide across the start-finish line. Teammates get together. E-Step to the point. Santos in second. Dozer Dave up to the 3rd spot. Oh, they're wrecking behind him. I think Bill got caught up in that. Bill gets turned around back to the front. E-Step on point. Can Santos catch him? They're going to dive it into turn 3 and 4. Santos trying to get to the back bumper of E-Step. Out of turn 4. It's going to be E-Step, Santos, and then Kyle Harbin brings it home 3rd. Dozer Dave in 4th. George in 5th. Angel up to 6th. Greg Wood 7th. Man, Greg cannot be happy about that. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, we got to go back and look at that. Look at that. Was there a little bad blood here? I don't know if there was bad blood there or just a mistake. But it looked cool. What a finish. What a last lap. Let's go back and take a look at it real quick. As E-Step stole the win in that number 55 machine. Let's go watch this last lap. Oh, that's not where I wanted to be at. I wanted to go back a little bit further. I'm going to watch them as they're coming through 3 and 4, coming to the white flag. Great job out of Nate. Goes to the high side, gets a piece of Harbin. Harbin gives him the room, gets down into his teammate Lewis, and that's all she kind of wrote. Poor Bill. All right, let's see if we can figure out what happens here. If something happened between Greg and the number 10 machine. No, it just looks like they had to check up and the 10 couldn't check up quick enough. Man, what a run from East up here. All right, let's bring in Harbin. Wow. I got to calm down a little bit after a finish like that. That was absolutely awesome. All right, let's bring in Kyle Harbin for his third place victory. Harbin James in the booth. Got a copy?
Sure, got you, James.
Man, you got third. You got to feel good about that. I know you wanted to get the win, but man, E-Step was like you. He was on rails with those new tires. It's kind of hard to stop him. I know you guys got a little bit of contact, but it looked like you tried to give him the room and just got into your teammate, and that kind of took you out of the opportunity to fight him back.
Yeah, I hate it, man, for the teammate, but I mean, it wasn't. That was just hard racing. Bad spot to put it 3 wide, but I mean, I would have done the same thing. I don't blame him at all.
Yeah, definitely a solid run here tonight for you, though. Anybody you got to thank for this finish?
Just my teammates. I mean, we all ran pretty good. All had strong cars. You for broadcasting for sure, and Angel for putting it on. I mean, it was kind of a little bit of a crap show tonight, but I mean, I enjoyed it still.
Well, you get that. I mean, some of it is the lower skill drivers, as that was kind of the plan, and with the way these cars run, it's all about taking advantage of all those runs, and it'll create those accidents because it is hard to pass in these things.
Oh yeah, extremely hard. It was, like I said, it was fun though. I mean, I would have liked to have won, but I mean, at least I didn't get completely taken out. But like I said, I feel bad for Lewis, but I mean, there wasn't nothing I could do right there by any means.
No, you guys kind of were just racing hard and nowhere to go. It's just one of those things that happen. Well, good run here tonight. Go celebrate that podium, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
No problem. All right, Kyle Harbin. Good run out of him. Let's go talk to Santos. Where are you, Santos? I don't see him, so I guess I'm not going to interview him. Looking to see if he's somewhere else. Not in the waiting room. No Santos, so I guess we're going to pull in tonight's winner, Nathan. Well, Nathan, you got yourself another victory. I had to wait and make sure you made it through tech without a DQ. what a run to the white flag. I mean, you're there. Those teammates, they're kind of blocking you, and you take it to the top side. I know you and Kyle got a little bit of contact, but man, that was a big move. I'm surprised I didn't see more sparks under your car after that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I touched Kyle or not. I may have. I don't really know. I haven't even looked at the replay or anything yet. But yeah, I was kind of surprised because I had to run on the high side, and I had the momentum. Like, what am I supposed to do? So coming to the white flag or whatever that was. So.
Well, that's what he said. He would have done the same thing.
Yeah, I had to take it there, and yeah, I know. I do want to apologize to Angel. I don't think I turned him there. I was pretty much holding the inside coming on the front stretch there, so I don't know really what happened again. I haven't seen a replay.
I think that was just a deal between two people, and I think he came down slightly, and obviously you both kind of moving with that quad oval is difficult.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I did get into him, like, I really do apologize. Like, everybody knows how I race. Like, I don't take people out. Like, come on. But I hate it because Angel had a good race going, and then of course he goes off of my front bumper, and then I win the race. I feel terrible for that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna reach out to him after this and make sure that we're all good. I got to go back and watch the replay too. I don't really know what happened.
Well, I think he might have come down more than you went up, just from what I looked at when I watched the replay.
Yeah.
But definitely, that was new tires versus old tires. I mean, that was a lot of what created that closing speed on those new tires is totally different. And that little bit of contact that you got with Kyle wasn't even enough to disrupt his car. He just moved down to get out of your way, and his teammate was down there. So, man, you guys had a good run. Nothing to be ashamed of. I was more worried about the contact between you and Al, and the fact that you guys got a race together on Sunday as teammates.
Yeah, we'll get over it. But
oh, it's just Al. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Al right now. But yeah, well, that thing with Al, I don't even know what happened. That was like the same thing. I had such a run, and it was like 4 wide in front of me. I was like, oh god, where do I go? And you have like a second and a half to like.
And it was another one of those, you guys just kind of moved to the same section at the same time. I mean, you couldn't put it on either one of you. But,
yeah.
I mean, still, you guys over at Paul's Graphix Racing had one hell of a run tonight.
Yeah, we were definitely trying, I don't want to say team orders, but we were just out there, just trying to control the race. See a lot at plate races with us. But, yeah, I feel like this... Charlotte and Michigan, we definitely controlled the race for the first 2 stages, and we got to figure out the third stage, though. We always seem to kind of lose each other in that third stage.
I think a lot of that had to do with other people pushing a little bit harder, too. And then the different tire strategies. When Kyle and Angel came up through, I mean, that had to show you guys a lot. And, man, you guys were good and clean. I mean, there was things that happened, but me and Kyle were talking about these runs on these cars and how hard it is to pass. You take those runs, and that creates a lot of the contact.
Yeah, because these ones are not like the trucks or the older Cup cars or the Xfinity cars. It's if you have a run, you have to take it, because if you don't, then you got to wait 3 laps to get your momentum back. Like it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest, but they are fun. I do enjoy them.
Well, got anybody to thank for that victory here tonight that you definitely earned?
Yeah, definitely the teammates over at Pulse Graphix tonight. Got Greg, Kevin, and Justin over there. We definitely communicated all race long in practice. We went out there in practice and worked on the little setup, as much as you can set up in a fixed race. And then, of course, Plan B Sale, Circle B Diecast, and Old Timer Hat Company, Blackwater Suds. Use promo code Deep Racing on any one of those websites for Circle B and Plan B. You get free shipping on $20 or more, and then the other 2 you get 10% off. But also, I mean, like, obviously this race we all ran the patriotic paint schemes and the 20-year anniversary of 9/11, so that's kind of more of like the real reason tonight. And still have BM2 Man up on my hood. Going to be representing him the rest of the season here, so I'm glad that I've been able to put in victory lane both races with him on there.
I was going to say, you might not want to take his name off your hood. You've been undefeated in it.
That's true. Yeah, like it's awesome. Like it feels good to be able to do that. Like I said, it's not much, but it's about as much as I can do right now for a little memorial for him.
And all the letters are facing the right way this time?
Yeah. After the Darlington race, Greg went through and fixed that immediately. So huge shout out to Greg too on making these paint schemes.
Greg does great jobs on these paints. Every single one of my paints are done through him. I go through Pulse Graphix for everything.
I think at one point the entire top 5 or even like top 7 was all Pulse Graphix made schemes. So definitely hit him up if you're watching and you need some iRacing paint schemes. He does a phenomenal job and he gets it done super fast. Like I can't believe how fast he can get them done.
Well, I know you sound like the most disappointed winner ever.
A lot of controversy in this one. I haven't seen any replays yet. I gotta go look at it.
You went out there, gave it your all, were caught by some unfortunate situations. Nothing that I think anybody would blame on you, at least not completely. Go ahead, celebrate this victory, and man, have a great night. Enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks, man, and thanks for broadcasting as always.
No problem. All right, Nathan Eastep, our winner here tonight, as he worked hard for that W. Had to come back up to the field. After taking tires, let's go through our finishing order. I don't care how bad Dave says I am at broadcasting. I still have a lot of fun. All right, tonight's results. Nathan Eastep with the win. James Santos in second. Kyle Harbin in third. Dozer Dave with a fourth place finish. George with an awesome finish for him in fifth. Angel in sixth. Greg Wood makes his way back up to seventh. Lewis still salvages an eighth place finish. Sid in ninth. Jeremy Clapper in 10th. Panko in 11th. Zachary Cleek 12th. Robert in 13th. Bill the Magnet Walk in 14th. James Jones in 15th. Harold in 16th. George Jewell in 17th. Gibney all the way back to 18th. He had a great run going earlier. That's disappointing for him. Then we got Al in 19th. Scott in 20th. Justin Weiler in 21st. Dave Bush, disappointed, I'm sure, in that 22nd position. John Timms in 23rd. Todd in 24th. Mike Harper in 25th. And Matthew Francis rounding out the field in that 26th position. Guys, it's been a good race. I'm going to go set up a 358 race at Charlotte. As always, until next time, be safe. And have a good night.